say, kids? What time is it?
Hey everybody, it's me, Mr. Cara Dune, with a quick review of Star Wars High Republic #1 from Disney Marvel Comics. Some of you might remember back in February or March of 2020, this image leaked from the High Republic writer's room, and it listed several things on it that were very dubious, to say the least. Like on the first column here, the third on the list is diversity, where relatable characters falls third from the bottom. We've got not pro-war in Star Wars. We've got university and dinosaurs, and again, representation and diversity listed here, and we've got a heavy helping of that. Before we get to that, though, let's just quickly recap that about a month ago, Luke Skywalker made his return on the season finale of The Mandalorian Season 2. The world went crazy. Everybody was happy, except for certain Lucasfilm employees like Pablo Hidalgo, who reached out and harassed YouTuber Star Wars Theory over his emotional reaction to Luke's return, amongst others. And then we get High Republic author Justina Ireland, who bashes white men and tells them not to buy her books. So the High Republic, if you don't know, is a series of comics, YA novels, and novels that are going to tell the story of the golden years of the Jedi, probably about 200 years before the prequel trilogy. And the comic book opens with this insert, and it's got like a timeline where they've renamed several of the eras, such as Fall of the Jedi, encompassing the prequel trilogies, the Reign of the Empire era, which is their Bad Batch and Solo, a Star Wars story. And then Age of Rebellion is the original trilogy with Rogue One and Rebels jammed in there. New Republic era is covering The Mandalorian, and then Rise of the First Order, the Disney sequel trilogy era. So the comic starts with their crawl. The galaxy is at peace, ruled by the glorious Republic and protected by the noble and wise Jedi Knights. As a symbol of all that is good, the Republic is about to launch a starlight beacon into the far reaches of the Outer Rim. This new space station will serve as a ray of hope for all to see. But just as a magnificent renaissance spreads through the Republic, so does a frightening new adversary. Now the guardians of peace and justice must face a threat to themselves, the galaxy, and the Force itself. So in this issue, we are introduced to our friend here. I had to write this down, Keeve Trennis, because the first thing I noticed reading this book is that you can't remember a single character's name for the most part. They just smash them at you. It's stuffed with new characters with crazy names, and there's nothing remarkable about any of them. So they're hard to really remember. So, and if you look at this, she's got her internal monologue going. All is calm, all is well. The Force is with me. It surrounds me. It brings me peace. It stops me from screaming at the top of my lungs like a criffing blackahorn. So right there, we can see the problem that we've seen with a lot of these type of characters, especially in the Star Trek universe and elsewhere, the scowl. We've got the contemporary haircut from something not only in a galaxy far, far away, but a long, 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 long time ago. And she's just annoyed at these little pixie creatures or these bugs or whatever they are. The canary, the bug, or the pixie that's flying around, and they like to talk a lot. They're chatterboxes, and she's clearly annoyed. And then out of nowhere comes this Bosk. I guess he looks like Bosk from if anyone remembers the bounty hunter from Empire Strikes Back. Either that or he's one of the dinosaurs from the whiteboard. But his name is Skier. So we have Keeve and Skier. And they have this battle, and it turns out that he's just training her. She's his Padawan. And one of the tasks he gives her is to climb to the top of these trees and get like this medallion, this pendant that he left at the top. So she goes up there to do it, and in the process falls. They make a point that they're brittle, so she cracks and she falls. So she jams the lightsaber in it. Now it's brittle, and she uses the lightsaber to slow her progress, and it stops. And she's hanging there, and again being really snarky with the flying pixies. And it turns out that we find out the pixies' little city is in danger from an invading force. And here's a great example. I mean, just this picture says it all. The pixies are joyous that they have a Jedi friend, and she's just looks like she'd rather be anywhere else but helping these creatures that she clearly sees as inferior to her bestest everness. So these bugs come to attack the little city, the little pixie city. And then we cut to the Starlight Beacon, the ray of hope for all the galaxy. So his name is Maru, and he appoints Avar Kriss, our blonde-headed woman hero, the marshal now of the beacon. Then Yoda enters with some other guy, and they're basically spouting some kind of exposition about a star hopper, but Yoda is clearly in the book just to get people like us to buy it. And now we're back to our hero, the bestest ever, who decides that she's figured out, she thinks, what's wrong. So she hops in her space cruiser to get rid of the bugs, have them chase her, and goes up into the atmosphere where she uses the Force, and the Force tells her that the beacon has lured the bugs to the Pixies' little city. Now, she figures this out because she's the bestest ever! And Mr. Jedi Master Guy is in stunned disbelief that she figured this all out. And so our stalwart hero, Keeve, disposes of the bug invasion by setting the ship to autopilot, and they all chase it. She saves the day, and they bring her to see Avar Kriss, the new marshal of the space station, and our hero, Keeve, keep forgetting the name already, starts like swearing. She's like, holy fuck, oh my god, except you're cricking, amazing, you're the bestest ever, but how can you, because I'm the new bestest ever. So Avar Kriss knights her a Jedi Knight. I don't know if this person has the Force. I guess they're all Jedis. I don't know. Anyway, she's knighted after saving the little pixie village. She's now suddenly a fucking Jedi because she's fantastic, because she gets rewarded immediately, and everyone celebrates for light and life. I'll tell you, for a debut issue, this is one dud of a comic book. And then the cliffhanger ending is that her Jedi Master, sorry, I have to look at the notes, Skier, has some dark secret or something. I want to point out too that this Skier they make it a point that, he's like a lizard. He's some kind of a reptile. I literally thought he was like a Bossk kind of a species, but he's missing an arm, and for whatever reason, he's got all the other lizard reptile DNA, but he can't regrow a limb. So, yeah. So as you can see, it's highly forgettable. It's borderline trash. Nah, I mean, maybe not borderline. Maybe it is trash. And I just can't recommend it to anybody. It shows to me that clearly Lucasfilm is divided into two camps right now, and you have Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni doing work that honors George Lucas and has the feel, tone, and execution of the original trilogy, and then you have this kind of freaking garbage. And the fact that this is their answer to Luke Skywalker makes me laugh. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. We'd love to hear your comments on it. If anybody else did read this High Republic, we'd love to hear from you. Please subscribe to the channel. It only helps so we can make more entertaining videos, and let us know what you'd like to see in the future. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, make sure you click the little bell icon to be notified anytime someone from our show drops new content here. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Say, kids, what time is that?